but it's very hard to grow longer hair, to grow healthier hair, if you are not comfortable looking at your hair where it is at, if you are always hiding it. Protective styles are meant to protect your hair. If you have a tight schedule, if something is going on in your life and you cannot think of skincare or hair care or whatever, that's good and fine. And if you want to protect style your hair to grow it longer, that's good and fine. But say you can't look at your hair, you're embarrassed with your edges, you don't like seeing your edges because they're already going back. If you're embarrassed to pack your own hair to go out to an event, that's when you know that there's a problem. If you're embarrassed to allow your man to see you with your own hair, that's how you know that there's a problem. Okay? And the reason why I'm so passionate about stuff like this is because when you are older, when you do not have time or strength for all these wigs, installation and everything, and people, if you're a pleasant person, people come to your house to stay with you, you're a grandma and you have grandkids and all of that, they will see that your hairline is here. Like, will you be happy that the way you're presenting yourself to your grandchildren is bad in essence? I'm not a skincare person, right? But if your skin looks bad at a certain age, not wrinkles, not all of that. I mean, like discolored, maybe here is red because you have been using steroids on your face. Will you be happy if your grandchildren see you looking weird? Why don't you take care of yourself now, your skin, your hair? Take care of it now so that when you're older, you don't even need to do too much. Because taking care of yourself is a form of self love, self expression, it's a form of self acceptance. It's something that gives you peace with yourself. If the Bible says you should love your neighbor as yourself, it means that you have to first of all love yourself. You have to first of all love yourself. So why don't you love yourself enough to be like, my natural features are beautiful? Why? Why are you hiding your hair in protective styles and in wigs and in weaves? Yes, I have a protective style in my hair right now. But it is because I know that this month of September is going to be very, very hectic for me. And in one of my previous videos, I installed medium sized braids into my hair. And I was like, I'm going to keep this medium sized braid for 6 months. However, I noticed that my schedule for September is going to be very, very hectic. So I ended up doing um, this hairstyle. And if you watch that video, you will know that I have fine hair. Okay. So you might be like, why am I doing such a heavy style? This is actually not heavy. This is Brazilian wool. And if you have read anything or you know anything about Brazilian wool, you will know that it's very lightweight. And I only used five packs. There's a difference between doing protective styles to grow your hair long. There's a difference between doing protective styles to hide your hair. And how you know the difference is if you cannot stand leaving your house without something in your hair. I have come here on YouTube with my hair just like that. In fact, I don't really care if people think I look childish. If you have a struggle, like if you are going through mental struggles, if you are going through something that you can't handle, hair, skin, what's that? What's skincare? What's hair care? When my mental health is struggling. If you know that that's something that you're going through, if you know that your schedule is going to be very, very tight, like I understand why people who are pregnant and giving birth and all of that, they do protective style sometimes. I understand that. I understand if you're trying to grow your hair longer, so you are very strategic about the protective styles. So please, it's not going to be easy to love your hair if you are not used to looking at it for the way it is. It is not going to be easy to grow your hair if you are not used to looking at it. All right, my loves.